Howdy everyone, my name is Ashley and this is Unabashedly Poor, and here's where I share my raw, unpolished, handwritten work. I'm a writer. I've been a writer ever since I learned the alphabet, ever since I learned to scribble, and now it's a time more than ever to share my story and to share my art. Currently sitting in a mess right now, rolling incense on my living room floor. For those of you who don't know, I make incense as a profession. I started, I've been an entrepreneur for like the last 15 years, and I've created and left various ventures throughout the years. Once I actually made a kombucha beer and it actually was pretty successful, but then I ended up abandoning it to do my yoga teacher training. Anyways, so yeah, I was constructively dismissed from my corporate job about a year and a half ago, and I started making incense and selling it at local markets, and that's kind of what I'm doing right now, and living off the government and just trying to get by while raising 2 kids by myself. And yeah, I've been stressed. My apartment is a complete disaster. I'm a bit of a clean freak, so when things become messy, I get really overstimulated, especially when the kids are home and I've got a sink full of dishes, and I've got markets coming up this summer that I'm trying to prep for, and my son was kicked out of his daycare a few months ago, that's a whole other thing, dealing with human rights things. It's just been a lot. It's been a lot. My skin is breaking out. I haven't had acne in since I was a teenager, and I've just been super stressed. And yeah, just yeah, that's all that I really have to say or can say right now. I'm gonna share a little piece of writing and then I'm gonna let you go. I'd rather need to juggle oranges as a job profession than I'd be forced to lose $50. Sorry, I'm gonna start this again. I'd rather need to juggle oranges as a job profession than I'd be forced to lose $50 to trap myself in a room for a yoga classist class. I'd rather hack a girl loogie at that dictator tot than to weigh my wings down by a rectangular grid. I'd rather float down a city river on a driftwood, singing out loud like Gene Wilder in a cinematic chocolate river, than give up love. I'd rather move to the moon than tolerate thieving of true purity of this art, my art, our voices. I'd rather be a whole other person than to lose who I am. Thank you.